What's going on, everybody? I'm Vick Almighty. Thanks for tuning in for today's cleaning project. We got the brick after brick Nigel Sylvester Jordan 4s. Last year I had the challenge of taking care of the V1 bricks. That one was a tough one. If you want to check that out, click on this video. Tons of good information. With that being said, this one right here is going to be a challenge in itself. We got to get it back to its original color. At the moment, it is completely cooked in mud, grime, and dirt all around. The mission today is to make it look like nothing ever happened. It's got to look brand new white. Stitching, sock liner, every single millimeter on this shoe has got to look perfect. So let's get to work. Now, this is a shoe that I've been wearing for the last month or so. I'm not gonna lie, the first 2 or 3 weeks I kept them nice and clean, even had a nice photo shoot with them, but it's monsoon season here in Arizona and this inevitably happened. Also, another thing I wanted to test out with these Jordan 4s is putting a sole shield on them. They don't have an icy sole, however, this is a cool shoe. It's gonna go for money one day. We wanted to protect the stars and protect it from any heel drag. One of them, we left it as is. This one's the one that's protected. I wore them for 3 weeks straight, even in the mud, and they held up nicely. At this point, all that's left to do is to peel them and see what it looks like underneath. I'm not gonna lie, I did a really good job of applying sole shields because this thing's on there. Freaking dead stock looking. No grime and dirt anywhere on that sole. Looks freaking good. Check out that before though. Now, that doesn't mean the sole on the left shoe is completely cooked. I can get it cleaned up perfectly using a stiff bristle brush. However, at this point, after wearing them for 3 weeks, there is probably some heel drag on the back. I probably lost some stars in the front. For those 2 things, I can do absolutely nothing about that. Over here, the sole is clean, but more importantly, there is 0 heel drag and 0 loss of stars thanks to our sole shield that you can find at rejuvenator.com. Now, let's get on to the cleaning. My only goal is to get this shoe back to its original state. It's going to be a lot easier though than the original bricks. Those bricks I cannot put in the washing machine. If I did so, that red dye will completely get washed out and get ruined. In this case, there's really nothing to watch out for. The only thing I would say is, if you put the shoe in the washing machine, make sure it hits a proper rinse and dry. You don't want to put the shoe outside to dry while the shoe is still super wet. Sometimes the leather on any sneaker gets super tumbly. You really can't fix that. The best way to avoid that is by making sure the shoe is not super saturated when you let it dry and have a shoe tree inside the sneaker. With that being said, we will be using our Rejuvenator Signature Shoe Cleaning Kit to get this cleaning done right. All 3 brushes are a must for this one, with our 4-ounce bottle solution and our laundry bag to put the shoe in the washing machine. I'm going to start by taking out the shoelace and insole to clean everything up separately. Now it's simple. Before you grab some water and solution, you want to do some prep work first. I'm going to grab the soft bristle brush, dry as is, no solution. And I'm going to start dry brushing the entire sneaker. At the moment, there's a ton of mud and dirt sitting on the shoe. There's no reason to grab water and solution and just start hammering the uppers. All it does is make a muddy mess and doesn't really clean up the shoe. With the dry cleaning process, you want to take your time doing this step. As you can see with these Jordan 4s, there's a lot of intricate parts. You have the netting, you have the wings, you have the back tab, you have the inside of the shoe. Take 10 minutes with the dry brush, hit the entire shoe. It'll make a world of a difference when it's time to clean up the sneaker with the solution. Perfect. Nice, clean, dirty shoe. Might as well take care of the insole too. With these things, you always get hair and a bunch of lint. Best way to get it off, by dry brushing it. Good to go with the prep work. Next, I'm gonna grab my shoe tree. I'm gonna place it into the sneaker. With these Jordan 4s and really any sneaker that you wear, you always get creasing. The best way to remove them during the cleaning process is by using our shoe tree. Just make sure you get the correct sizing. Let's keep it moving. With our 4-ounce bottle solution, squirt 2 squirts inside our bowl of water. Now I'm gonna go back to the soft bristle brush one more time. This time some water solution. I'm gonna hit the entire upper up and in the inside. It's looking good, you guys. Normally I just let the suds sit on the shoe, but right now I'm gonna go ahead and wipe it all off. I wanna get the stitching as white as possible. It's best to get this muddy water out the way to continue to get good results. All right, it's looking good. You wanna take a closer look. So white leather is really not my issue at all. What I'm trying to get as white as possible is the stitching. Right now it's super dinged. The more time I spend on it, the better results I'll get. With these Jordan 4s, you guys, never forget behind the plastic pieces. Dirt always gets trapped in those areas. Now with these white sock liners, you want to make sure you get every single millimeter inside. Best to do so by removing the shoe tree. All right, we're done with the soft bristle brush. Next one, medium bristle. It's very similar to the soft bristle brush, however, it's a little bit stiffer. So we're gonna use this on the midsoles, insole, and we might as well go over the upper one more time just to get that stitching back to white. cleaner bristle brush onto the last brush, stiff bristle. If this shoe had a sole shield, I would be done with this cleaning. However, I'm cleaning up the dirty one, so I'm gonna have to spend at least 15 minutes to try to match it to the opposite sneaker. This one was tough, but it looks a lot better. Shoe's good to go. Last piece, the shoelace. We have some water and some solution left. I'm gonna put it inside, try to get it as wet as possible. I'm gonna give it a good scrub before we put it in the washing machine. What you can also do is just grab the soft bristle brush and brush it as well. Just so you guys know, our solution is 100% natural, so it's good for your shoes and it's good for your hands. Laundry bag. You know I don't grab my laundry bag, Jacob. Got our laundry bag. Let's put everything inside. Insole, shoelace. Tie it up. Set to the washer. Now for the washing machine, it's always the same. Cold water with the regular cycle. Can't just use water though. For Shoevinator sheet, all you need is just one. This is like our 10th washing machine, so excuse me. All right, team, these are the final results. Clear night and day difference, and the best part about it is we didn't even break a sweat. This shoe is 100% safe to put in the washing machine, and honestly, I highly recommend it. This shoe has a lot of white, a lot of different white materials, the tongue tag, the white sock liner, the white stitching, the white leather. To get those materials back to its original color, you gotta put it through the washing machine to fully flush out all that grime and dirt you see on the shoe. But it's not just putting on the washing machine, you gotta do the correct steps beforehand. The prep work really plays a big part. It makes the cleaning so much easier and less messier. The pre-treatment with the solution and brushes is key. You gotta break down all the grime and dirt before putting them in the washing machine. If you follow all those steps correctly, you'll get results like this every single time. The brick after bricks is 100% safe to clean up. You shouldn't have any issues with it at all. The first version of the bricks, different story. If you want to learn how to clean up that shoe, make sure you click the link in the bio down below. For this cleaning, we ended up using our Reshoevinator Signature Shoe Cleaning Kit. This is the one I highly recommend. It comes with everything you need. You can find it at reshoevinator.com. Now, we got the bricks, brick after bricks. Drop a comment down below if we're gonna get a brick after brick after brick. This is Vick Almighty. I'll catch you guys on the next one. See ya.